All right, I'm going to skip number 3 because it's the same as 2, just for time's sake. But let's do number 4. So for number 4, we divide down here. Make sure you're dividing on your arrow. Common problem. We have a Ca on our reactant side, O, H, and S. Same thing on our product side. We got some H's, some O's, Ca's, and S. Okay? So on our reactant side, we have this little tube that goes to everything inside. So we have, oh, I should do my CA's first. Let's do CA's first. 1 Ca. Now we have 2 O's plus our 4 O's over here. So 6 O's. Then we have our 2 H's plus our 2 H's over here. 4 H's. And our 1 S. Make sure I'm not blocking it. Okay. On this side, we have 1, 2 H's. Marker sucks. 1 O plus 4 O's. 5 O's. 1 Ca. And 1 S. I'm going to switch markers. Alright, so our CA's and our S's are all happy. 1 to 1, 1 to 1. So let's start with our H's. We have 4 on this side and 2 on this side. What can I do with that?
Multiply that H by 2.
Perfect. I can multiply this side by 2. So I put my 2 up here. Markers. And it carries to both of these H's, making it 4. Because I got 2 times 1, 2 times 1, added together is 4. And that also goes to this O and gives me 2 O's here plus 4 O's here, so I now have 6 O's on that side. All right, everybody good? Yeah. Look at that. Looked really hard and it wasn't that bad at all. This one's just tricky because I think people forget to distribute the 2 to both H's and to add them together. But that's all it takes. If you want to put 1s on all these lines, you can. But you don't need them. All right, let's do number 5. So we divide it here. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Oh, they were close. Okay. I got Cu, Ag, N, and O. And over here, same thing. Cu, I'm doing the same order. Ag, N, O. Alright. So on this side I have 1 Cu, 1 Ag, 1 N, 3 O's. Over here we got 1 Cu, 2 distribute, so I got 2 N's, and 2 times my 3 oxygens, 2 times 3 is 6 oxygens, and 1 Ag. So I'm going to start with my N's. I have 1 on this side, 2 on this side, so what can I do? Multiply by 2 on the one side. So I'll put my 2 up here, which distributes to everything. So now I have 2 silvers, 2 N's, and 2 times 3 oxygens. And I have 6 oxygens. So now my AGs are a little wonky. I have 2 over here and 1 over here. Perfect. Multiply by 2. Put a 2 there. Only goes to my AGs. Now I'm done. Okay. Yep. Easy peasy. Alright. Now let's do the last one. It's a beast. Find another color. Let's see if it works. Alright. Oh, this one's good. Okay. So we divide right here. This side we have carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. This side, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. We We have 2 carbons, 6 hydrogens, and 2 oxygens on this side. This side we have 1 carbon, 3 oxygens, because we have 2 here plus 1, and 2 hydrogens. Okay? First thing I'm going to balance are my carbons, and how do I do that?
Multiply the 5 by 2.
Perfect. Take this 1, multiply it by 2 to get 2. So I put the 2 there. And that goes to the C and the O, so now I have 2 carbons, and then I have 2 times my 2 oxygens right here, which is 4, plus this one. So now I have 5 oxygens here. Now my carbons are balanced, my hydrogens aren't, so I'm going to go to hydrogen. So I got 2 here and 6 here. What can I do there? Perfect. So if I put a 3 here, I got 3 times my H2, which gives me 6 hydrogens. And now I have 3 times 1 oxygen, so 3 oxygens, plus my 2 times my 2 oxygens. So 3 plus 4 oxygens, which is 7. This one's ugly. Alright, so now we got to figure out how to balance our oxygens. And the reason this one's so ugly is because you have 2 spots that you could constantly change back and forth to get to your oxygens. So Julie, what are we going to do next? What did you do next?
I did mine in a completely different order than yours.
Okay.
But I tried to.
You got these to 8 and 6, right?
What?
You got this side to 8 plus 6 oxygens, right? When you got down to adding your oxygens, it was 8 oxygens plus 6 oxygens, right?
Like as a final?
Like, no, just forget what I'm saying. Never mind. Not 8 and 6 up here, but that's okay.
But yeah, you gotta add 8 to 6.
Yeah, okay. So we have 7 oxygens and we have 2 oxygens. The least common multiple between 2 and 7 is what? 14. So easy enough to get this one to 14, because what do we have to multiply by 2 to get to 14? 7. So it's probably going to be a 7 there. Now this side's where it gets a little ugly because, again, we have 2 spots that we can get to. But if we look at our oxygens, okay, we have hydrogens, I'm sorry. 6 and 6 hydrogens. What is the least common multiple that we can get 6 and 6 to? I guess it's not the least common because it's not 6, but what's the next number up we can multiply 6 to get to? What's 6 times 2? 12. So that would be our next common multiple. We can multiply 6 times 2 and get 12. So let's see if we get our hydrogens to 12. That will help guide what's going to affect our oxygens. Okay? So if we can get our hydrogens to 12, we need to put a 2 here. 2 times our H6 gives us 12, which is going to change 2 times our 2 carbons. Now we have 4 carbons. Okay? I hope this gets us there faster. And then if we need to get this side to 12 hydrogens, we have 2.
6.
There you go. We can put a 6 here. And 6 times our H2 gives us 12 hydrogens. And then we have 6 oxygens plus 4. So now we have 10. We're getting closer.
And then you have to change the third one.
Yes. So now I have 4 carbons on this side, 2 times 2, but I only have 2 over here. So I need to make this something different. 4, because I have a little invisible 1 here. So 4 times my 1 carbon now gives me 4 carbons. And 4 times 2 gives me 8 oxygens. Plus my 6 oxygens is 14. Now we're balanced. That one's a beast. So 2, 7, 4, 6.
I don't even know how I got that with going like completely backwards than what you did.
There are a million ways to do these. Like a million. Which is why if your work down here does not match mine, don't worry about it. It's all about these numbers. Alright?